Hello, Proxy Table Gaming, fans of PTG. We are Hyper-G and Lucky Sixes with a battle report. I'm not on my own.
I'm miming.
You're miming.
Miming, hello.
It was a really bad mime. You didn't move.
No, with my mind.
Psychonic.
Yes.
Psionic. Whatever that word is. Alright, cool. Midlands is done, and I come out for a battle report.
Ooh.
I know, I was still existing with my ogres. I've sort of listened to you talking down the phone about your last 5 battles.
I know. And you got the urge.
Yeah, I actually just walked away from the phone, and 10 minutes later I just checked you were still breathing. Anyway, so I went to the club in Stony to face Paul, who is part of the podcast
Fantasy Wargaming Podcasties.
Very good, very good. It's been a while since you had to talk about that.
I know.
Yeah, and he brought out his Highborn Elves, which I was a bit intimidated to play against because he plays a very different set of units than you do.
Yeah, man.
And I
he did well with it.
Didn't have a lot
list he did well with at TC.
Possibly, if you'll see in a minute. We played Counter Thrust and Hold the Centre. I am still using my semi-MSU Ogre list, so same list as I played against Statrat and Scott Nimiroff. So I'm enjoying my list.
Sticking with it.
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
We've found a list you like.
We have finally found an Ogre list that I actually like, and one that I don't change after every defeat.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's before the update.
Oh, it is. This is all before the updates,
Yeah,
definitely. I think this was in... I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it was before updates. So a bit of tweaking had to be done after the updates. But
won't go into that now.
No need to go into that now. And so this was Paul's list. So come on, fanboy, high elf player. Talk about it.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's cool. Because
that's one way of describing a Highborn Elf list.
No, he's got... So the 3 main infantry... He's got a big block of each.
Yeah. Flame Wardens, Lion Guard, and Swordmasters, and Lancers.
Well, Lancers I don't care for, but it's basically got 4 big blocks, right?
Yeah.
Who can... who can deal damage of all different types as well, so it's
definitely.
Really good. But,
it's long disputed which is the best infantry block of those 3. So you just cancel out any of the debate by taking one of each.
Take all 3, don't worry about it. It's pretty aggro. It's got a bit of chaff, and I mean, Reavers, Eagles.
2 Eagles.
Got 5 chaff, basically.
Yeah.
And then Mage General Commander just for a BSB.
Yeah.
And a bit more magic. So it's, utility.
Definitely.
Aggro utility.
I
like it. It's very different to how I play mine.
Yeah.
I still like it.
Cool. Awesome. I was a bit, like, wow, that's 3 big blocks. I don't really know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
And he probably out-chaffs me as well. So, really interesting. So this was deployment on a lovely green table. I'm into tables at the minute for some reason.
Into your table?
Yeah. I like it. So this was deployment. Obviously, it's hold the centre with that in the centre. I'm not really the kind of army that has a big block that can hold a centre. So
and he's got flame wardens.
He's got 4 bricky scoring units.
Yeah. And
speaking of the flame wardens, they're the unit there.
Yeah.
So you know what their job is? Hold that centre, really.
Sure.
So he's got some Reavers with the Lion Guard behind, Swordmasters, Flame Wardens, the Lancers behind some Reavers, and a Reaver Chariot. And constantly in this battle, I mistake the trees for trees. They are actually eagles. There are eagles in the trees. Really? Yeah, there are eagles in the trees. They're very good models.
Oh, brilliant.
But it's a very few extra glances to make sure I wasn't being chaffed by trees.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I got a scrap bolt over here, and scrap bolts are fantastic against infantry blocks.
Yeah,
nice. Against squishy elves, I'm going to be wounding on 4s as well with very little armour. So not a bad thing for me to have 2 scrap bolts. But the Yetis with one of the hunters, Saber Kitty, one of the unit of tribesmen, scrappling bows, scrappling hunt trappers rather. There's my general on the Tusker.
Yep.
Another scrap bolt, another tribesman with the Thaumaturgy Shaman, Rampy, the giant, another Saber Key hiding behind the Rock Auroch, and a final unit of tribesmen.
Cool.
Yeah, like it. So I vanguard the trappers onto and then off of the hill.
Okay.
To trap it.
Nice.
And I vanguard the Yetis a bit further forward. Now, I need to admit that I originally vanguarded. Let me confess straight away. I vanguarded to here. Right?
Right.
And Paul said, "You don't want to do that, mate." I was like, "Don't I?" He was like, "No, I can vanguard these out the way and then charge you turn one."
Yeah.
So I think he had turn one. And I was like, "Yeah, that would be really stupid, wouldn't it?" And so I then vanguarded nowhere near as far.
Yeah.
So thanks for that, Paul.
Yeah.
Very good of him. So he did indeed stick with his vanguard to move the Reavers out of the way. Which was fine, and vanguarded those to the side a bit. Moved up.
And he had first turn.
He had first turn, yeah. So it would have been a very easy charge for his Lion Guard to get into the Yetis, and they would have absolutely minced them.
Yeah.
So, one thing that Paul did take a little bit of consideration over was whether to use Pyro or Alchemy against me.
Because he's got Essence, yeah.
He's got Essence. I think he settled on Alchemy.
Okay.
We might find out in a minute.
Cool.
But yeah, he wasn't really sure which to go with. Moved up a Reaver unit straight up forward towards my Rock Auroch to try and get that boy tied up.
Chaff.
So that he couldn't charge the Lancers, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Won't charge anything.
A long charge for the Rock Auroch, there would have been nothing to lose, really. He can probably suck up the chariot charging him.
Yeah.
It's only a Reaver chariot. He didn't march the Lancers onto the hill because it was trapped. Just moving onto it.
Okay.
Which is sensible, and he's already moved up to get that whole centre.
For if he charges off it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Any kind of marching or charging. Yeah. Indeed. Now I charged in my turn one. I charged into the flank of the Reavers with my MSU Ogre unit, a tribesman, thinking, I don't need to move the Rock Auroch up first turn. Don't need to even approach the Lancers really. So I'll just let these boys do the job.
Yeah.
Figured that would work out quite nicely. They weren't really... It wasn't like I was trying to use my scoring units to get the centre.
Yeah.
So I could use those units. Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah. You'll see that I'd lost 2 wounds on my general. Alchemy. So that was why he has now retreated as far as possible from his mage, who I think is sitting here.
Yeah.
I was very scared by that. He had, I think it's Silver Spike. I mean, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, he's got that on quick lash, hasn't he? So.
Yeah. I think I've got 5 pages on my general, if I remember rightly. Can't really remember. But either way, he's done 2 wounds, so not great. I have anything else that I've done? Yeah, it's all fairly defensive, really, in the middle. Not really approached. I have chaffed the Lancers. So if he is going to charge them, he's going to take dangerous terrain. Which is cool.
And then he'll stay on the hill.
Yeah, exactly. And have to charge again, potentially, or overrun and take more dangerous terrain.
Nice.
So those trappers, maybe, they are good boys. Move the Yetis out of line of sight of the Lion Guard, thanks to the fact that they're still alive. Loving the light troops on them. They're just so manoeuvrable.
Yeah. Are they just Yetis? Or is
there's a hunter there on the side. And he's got Yeti furs and that sort of thing, just for the fluffy side of things.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. I killed 4 of the Swordmasters with a scrap pole, I think.
Even despite Melodis being up?
Yes. So Melodis was up. I can't really remember when he used Melodis to recover wounds.
Yeah.
But the next set of pictures are all me doing damage with my range.
Okay.
So there was 4 there.
The scrap bolt hits the Swordmasters, yeah?
I think so. I was targeting the Swordmasters. Yeah, probably, yeah. But this scrap bolt did misfire. So, wow. Did 7 with that one. So maybe the 4 was something else. Magic would have come before.
Okay,
so I think I did 4, and Melodis came for the magic.
Sure.
And then 1 scrap bolt misfired. This one got 7 wounds. I think I'm targeting the Swordmasters as much as possible.
Yeah.
You can see them thinning out. The Scrappling Bows do 4 wounds as well. Good boys. These guys do 1 more. I think maybe they did that on the Flame Wardens.
Okay.
So doing 1 wound. I could not see the Swordmasters. This is my roll to hit with my tribesmen.
Oh.
7 attacks. I think I got an impact hit as well, but I don't think I wounded with that.
Sure.
So that would have wounded on a 3, and then I did 7 attacks, hitting on 4s. That's my roll to hit.
Fantastic.
I mean, I am in the flank, and I've got a charge, so I do win 2-0. He holds. You'll see later, but he holds.
He's 6.
Absolutely. The Swordmasters do a relatively long charge into the Scraplings, but I'd set up plenty of room behind them so that they could flee.
Yeah.
I was always going to be fleeing that. I don't want to give his Swordmasters any chance of moving on to me. I don't need that. They could have got the rally around the flag.
Cool.
So even on their own leadership, which they won't be on because the general is right there.
Yeah.
They'll be on rerollable 9. So chances are they're back in the game soon.
Yeah.
He does take the bait and charge the trappers, loses 3 to dangerous terrain.
Ouch.
So that's very handy for me. I'll take that for the cost of 80-point trapper unit.
Yeah.
Reforms these guys, so passes the leadership test twice.
Charges
the chariot in. So those tribesmen really have bailed on their job.
Yeah.
And they're going to suffer for it, really. This is not a tree.
No.
It's an eagle. So he's doing one of your classic triple chaff jobbies sort of things. I mean, I couldn't really see why he put the eagle there, but there was probably a master plan to it. That's the sort of thing that only people like you can see.
I don't know why it is.
Because the rock or it was pretty chaffed up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I suppose if you kill it, Reavers.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
You could have it spike the other way.
Indeed. I didn't.
You don't.
You kill 1 Reaver, which is better than they did before.
Yeah.
The chariot does kill off one of the tribesmen with impact hits and overruns into the rock or into the flank. I do 2 wounds to the chariot, which is handy, but really the chariot's probably not going to survive the Auroch anyway.
I only got 1 wound.
So just opens up that side of the battlefield a bit. Kills the trappers, of course. Doesn't overrun. Doesn't need to take the danger train at those point. And that is how it looks. These guys run off the board. I think that was on a 7, so,
Okay.
Maybe a 7 rerollable, actually, because the BSB's right here with Cult Leader. So, yeah. Rampy's in a really bad position. Can't really get anywhere at the moment. But
yeah, you love putting him.
I know. I'll probably do something about that in a minute, I hope. And the Scraplings charge into the Eagle.
Okay.
Because I wasn't bothered about them potentially taking a counter charge.
No.
Because they can suck that up for a little while and it forces him to take dangerous terrain.
Yeah, sure.
So I just wanted to take the Eagle out, really. And obviously I can't charge the Rock Auroch because he's in with the chariot. Yeah. I was wondering why didn't I charge the Reavers? And I just remembered. These Yetis continue their way round the long way
nice.
To get into the back of the Lion Guard. I'm not overly sure that I really want any kind of combat with these, but they're a threat, and
Hey, if going to the Lion Guard's flank, they've only got 3 attacks.
I'm happy enough going into a flank of something. Yeah. I'm not happy to going into a rear though.
No,
so
especially Swordmasters.
Yeah. So see how that works out.
Zoning him quite well.
Yeah, totally. Just causing a threat anyway. And I think that's the overview of how it looks at this stage. Yeah.
Why'd you put your dog up?
There was a reason for that, and when I looked through these photos, I thought exactly the same thing. Why did I put my dog up? And then when I looked at a photo further on, I realised, that's why I put the dog up.
That's why.
And I can't remember what that is, so maybe we'll see it in a minute. But there is a reason for that.
Fair enough.
There's Paul smiling away.
He's loving it.
He thinks he's won this.
This is it. He's got plans.
Yeah. He's liking the way it looks. I get Wrath of God.
Ooh!
And that is why I put my dog up.
To die? To Wrath of God?
No, not at all. To mean that anything that wanted to move forward and take him out wouldn't get very far.
Okay.
I figured they could run further by bypassing him.
Okay.
Whereas if they charged him, they would practically be on the Wrath of God.
Sure.
Is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think. But it was a while ago.
Fair enough.
The scraplings only do 2 wounds to the giant. My supplementary units are not doing their chaff clearing job.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and the eagle kills 2 scraplings as well. So
of course,
there's that. I do win combat, I think, still just about.
Around. Good lad.
But yeah, so I have to reform into ranks to at least.
See, this is the thing. Don't take it off.
This
is a question. Don't take the model off. So I know it was scraplings and you wouldn't.
Yeah.
But even eagles and things like that in your chaff, just don't just tick because it's a dice game.
Because it can happen. Yeah.
You can keep them on.
There were only scraplings though.
Yeah, I mean no one would do scraplings, but however.
Yeah.
For other things as well.
Absolutely. So I did make it a slightly longer charge, but I mean, they're on the hill. They're going to make that charge if they want it, of course. Sure. These guys have rallied as well.
And you've killed the chariot. It's in 2 wounds.
Yeah, did 2 wounds with impact hits.
Nice.
So, strength 5, aren't they? Reaver chariot.
Yeah, it's still strength 5. Yeah.
So, yeah, it wounded me twice. So, I suppose it's only 6 up armour against those. 2 5s.
And you've moved General.
Rampy
around as well.
He's getting there.
Sweet.
Taking his time. Lancers do take the charge into the side of the scraplings and take 3 more wounds from danger terrain.
God.
So I'll tell you what, those trappers trapping the hill killed 6 lancers. So, yeah, how many points are lancers?
They started with 15, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did actually.
Unless you've done a thing for magic.
Yeah?
Yes, you've done 8.
Got 7, yeah. Maybe I have killed 1 or 2 with magic. But yeah. How many points are lancers each?
At least 45.
Yeah. So the trappers are 80 points.
Yeah.
So they've got a good turnaround just by that special rule.
For sure.
He does charge into the dog, which was my master plan all along.
Of course.
To keep him on the Wrath of God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kills the dog.
Kills the dog.
Does Wrath come down?
Well, I think it did.
Yeah, it must have.
With the 5.
And killed the dog?
No. Or maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that signifies. I'm just wondering how many it did to the elves.
Did you do 5 to the elves?
Maybe I did 5 and killed the dog.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the whole back rank there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Cool. I'm glad someone can work it out. Yeah. So that was the plan, to keep the elves near the Wrath of God, and it worked. The dog was going to die to their combat anyway. So yeah, this is after combat, kills a whole load of scraplings. I am still steadfast though.
And you stick?
I do stick.
Oh.
Yeah. So scraplings are doing their job, just keeping everyone.
Yeah. They still didn't kill the eagle then?
No, of course not.
Fantastic.
No, we're not killing the eagle. And he reforms to be 7 wide.
Okay.
I guess to
increase
be ready for the
chaff
counter charge, I guess.
It's to chaff you.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Again, it makes sense when it pans out. I think I've done a wound to the eagle with magic as well.
Yeah.
And I'm basically dancing with these sword masters.
Yeah, they've turned around to face his eagle.
He gave me a chance to charge the eagle.
Yeah.
Use the eagle to chaff my whole unit. And I could have charged them. And if I get the overrun, I get impact hits with just the hunter, D3. Yeah. And I think even with that impact hits, the swordmaster still minced me up quite a lot.
They're good.
And the overrun wasn't even guaranteed. I think it was like a 9 or something like that. So I figure, no, I'll take my time.
Yeah.
And not have that combat. Yeah. Didn't need to go in.
Keep shooting them.
Exactly. So, yeah.
And they're not bombardiers.
No, they're not. That's a shame. They're doing the whole.
So you're out of line of sight with both?
Out of line of sight with both. Yeah. And the swordmaster.
So passed your march check?
Yeah. Well, they've got the leadership of the hunter while he was with them.
Yeah.
So that was when they took it. Yep. Dog comes up to chaff the lion guard.
Yep.
And I've got chaff over there. So
yeah, sure.
I'm figuring I can keep both the lion guard and the swordmasters out of the game at this point.
Yeah.
Which is a bonus. charged the Rock Orc into the Eagle to finish him off. And I debated this one, and I thought, yeah, I'll give that a go. Charge the Tribesmen into the Lancers, and move my Scrap Pole up to stop the Flame Wardens from supporting. Because I knew that I was going to be sticking my Shaman out.
Yeah.
So they could have come in and just started hacking away. I didn't want that, so I thought I'll put the Scrap Pole up. And the Overrun, I think, wouldn't have been able to hit the Shaman, because he would have had to have gone maximised models.
Yeah.
So it would have overrun past the Shaman, which was crucial for the plan, obviously. I'm still moving my General as far away from his mage as I can.
What overrun past? Oh, right. So
if the Flame Wardens charge the Scrap Pole...
So he can't wheel past?
He can't wheel... What?
Wheel past the Scrap Pole to get into you if you kill the Lancers.
Oh, that I'm not entirely sure about. Yeah, possibly. If I kill one or two, maybe there's enough room. But yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Rampy moves up, continues up, like so. Kill a couple of Flame Wardens, maybe. Didn't write down exactly how many with the bows.
Well, they just shoot.
Just shooting. Yeah, just shooting. The Rock Orc kills the Eagle and overruns past the Lancers. And I think I'd kill one Lancer, which, now that you've said it, is probably quite lucky I didn't kill more.
Yeah, I was...
Because, like you say, if that's enough room to wheel past, he could have gone in that gap. But I think this is not big enough for that to fit through.
But
maybe one more Lancer killed, and he could have gone straight into my unit.
Or if they run.
Yeah. And I didn't ever expect to break the Lancers.
No?
But I think I just wanted to support the scraplings and force the Lancers to stay put.
Yeah. I suppose your Rock Orc's going to be out of combat, so he he only gains one combat res for the...
Yeah.
Because of the wound.
Yeah.
Doesn't get charged.
Yeah, the Eagle only had one wound left. I had the charge anyway.
He's got a bat now.
Yeah.
So, and then he does a few on your
scraplings, I would imagine, yeah. So it was fairly even, I think. Charges into that guy, just to get rid of him, of course. And moves the Swordmasters to face the Yeti unit, and chaffs the Hunter.
Okay.
It's a bit of a dance, really, and with me being light troops, I'm fine with it.
7!
If they need it. They can probably light troops around them without a march test. What was your 7? What was your 7 for?
Dancing. That was a dancing reference.
Okay, well, they're also Discipline 7 for the march test.
Oh, they?
Yeah.
There you go. That's worked out perfectly.
Absolutely. Chaffed the Rock Orc with the Reavers.
Yep.
And Rampy is now ready to potentially get involved.
To ramp.
But this is his turn.
So ramp the shit out of you.
Cast a load of defensive spells on the Lancers. Awaken the Beast for extra res. And an upgraded Word of Iron. Probably not even upgraded, actually, because they start on 2 up, don't they?
Yes, so
it doesn't need the upgraded. But yeah, I was fine with that. I think I let both of them go. Because I wasn't really planning on hurting the Lancers anyway. So extra defense was fine.
Okay.
My plan, which is more over the other side of the board.
Yeah.
He kills the dog.
Involves my dog dying.
Yeah, no. And that dying as well.
Yeah.
But that's always going to happen.
A good plan.
Yeah, my plan was really to hold this as long as possible so that then my Hunter, my Rock Orc and my Giant can charge in later while I've got them round and keep this locked up as long as possible. So killing the Lancers wasn't a massive priority for me.
Okay.
So yeah, I was happy with him doing defensive spells.
Sure.
Whether I'm talking crap or not, I mean, you're probably thinking, that doesn't make any sense.
You've answered a question with this, because I was going to say, how are you going to keep the Phoenix Guard out of the combat?
Oh, okay. Yep, sure. So yeah, I've moved my Hunter.
Flame Warden, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so Hunter moves up to be the next chaff. But he's not really chaff as we know it, really. He can fight a bit.
Yeah.
The Flame Wardens aren't that killy.
No.
So
he has got a commander in there.
Yes, he does. So
he
can do something. The Lion Guard overran just enough for me to be able to march both of my units past his line of sight, which is a bit of a blow for the Lion Guard, who obviously are doing absolutely nothing apart from killing the dog. My Yetis pass their march test and leave the Swordmasters in the dust. And I think I charged the Eagle as well because there's no threat to him now, so I might as well get rid of it.
Get rid of these trees.
Rock Auroch charges the Reavers, so chaff clearing.
Yeah.
And Rampy charges the flank of the Lancers.
Okay.
So I'm liking the situation there. Don't know what's happened to the wounds on the General. He hasn't recovered them. Maybe they're on the other side.
Yeah. Let's say
yeah. Completely whitewashed the Reavers, of course.
That's what rocks do.
Killed the Eagle as well.
You killed some
Chaff
Masters there as well.
Indeed. Oh, yeah, probably, yeah. I'm shooting whatever I can into them.
Yeah.
Try and get their points.
Okay, so you go in, but do notes.
Yeah, you guessed it.
Yeah.
Rampy absolutely whiffed. I mean, he had his defensive spells up.
Sure.
So he is 1 up, and I'm only strength. Well, actually, I'm strength 7, actually. But I think it was hitting again that was the problem. And I hadn't taken any wounds, so I only had 5 attacks and impact hits. So his 1 up armour held out.
The age-old concern of, no, I haven't taken any wounds yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I'd taken some wounds.
I know. Tell me about it. I can't remember. This might be a Wrath of God.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Or Wrath of God.
Indeed, yeah. He reforms his Lion Guard to
get in the mix.
Face the action. And this was funny. So, you know you said about he had a commander or whatever.
He's also got a gleaming robe.
He's got the 3-up Aegis item. I duel with my Mammoth Hunter because obviously that works out best for me.
Yes.
And he throws forward his 3-up Aegis character.
Yeah, that's what challenges are for.
Nothing kills a 3-up Aegis guy.
No.
You know. I killed the 3-up Aegis guy. Did 3 wounds. Rolls a 1-1 and a 2.
Oh my god, how did that happen?
And his general goes down.
It's a nice model as well. I like his mage model.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like head weapon guy.
Mm.
Do you have heroes that as well on him?
Quite possibly, but yeah. I sucked up the attacks back.
Yeah.
I didn't do any wounds to me. Because I've got some form of Aegis, I think. Or Fortitude, I think, on that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, what a swing that is to that. Because I mean, that's just horrible for Paul. I think I apologised. But I mean, what can you do? If you're going to roll 1s and 2s...
Yeah, it's your own fault, Paul.
It's really unlucky. Really, really
Don't
unlucky.
kit him out with a 3-up Aegis if you're going to roll 1s. It's rule 101. Or
112, actually. Very good, very good. Not doing a lot to Lancers, though. That's continuing. I think this may be the last picture because we were running out of time.
Oh, no.
So, but Paul, we played on a bit. I just didn't take pictures because we were running out. The Flame Wardens, either this turn or next turn. No. Let me think. Flame Wardens were stuck there for his turn.
Yeah.
When I killed the commander. Rampy still wasn't really getting through the Lancers. But what happened was I charged the Rock Auroch into the back of the Flame Wardens.
Yes, because this will be the end of his turn.
Yeah, so it's going into my next turn. I charged the Yetis in as well.
Okay.
Obviously, the Lion Guard can't do anything yet because it's my turn. I absolutely maul the Flame Wardens with everything. Rampy turns up and kills a few of the Lancers, who also either break or are eliminated, but definitely chased down. And yeah, basically all of Paul's centre collapses in one fell swoop.
Sweet.
The Swordmasters are either completely taken out by Wrath of God or my shooting, and are left with 1 or 2 models max, if not eliminated.
Right.
So basically, he's only got a Reaver unit on this far side and the Lion Guard, which are untouched. Yeah. He did have the objective, because obviously the Flame Wardens have been getting through that. We didn't finish it all fixed 6 turns, but like I say, the centre completely collapsed. I was still looking fairly strong, and I had an option of using my last unit of Scraplings to chaff the Lion Guard until I'd reset my lines.
Yeah.
So when we worked it out, it was about a 13-7 to the Ogres, which is obviously clawed back by Paul having the objective.
Sure.
But yeah, basically all he's got is the Lion Guard left. So
solid, well done, sir.
Solid victory for the Ogres.
That's a good win against
Really good. Paul's a very good player, and I was very humble in being able to get the win. A lot of things went my way, not least the commander dying for him.
The mage, yeah.
But really,
that's funny.
Potentially the mage could have killed my hunter, and then if the flame wardens are free to charge into the lancer combat, I'm not sure that I think they would have needed another turn. So the rock orc's probably coming in anyway. So things might have adjusted slightly if that doesn't happen. But either way, rock orc's a bit nasty to elves.
Yeah.
And he would get the
lion
charge.
guard wouldn't mind him. Because
No.
multiple wounds 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And strength 6.
Yeah. But yeah. So a really fun battle. Shame we ran out of time to play it out completely, but I mean, I think it's fairly safe to say that this was the way it was going.
Yeah, nice.
Really good fun. Tony came to watch as well, so it's good to see him for a bit. I think you were playing on... No, you weren't there actually that time. No. But you play Paul next.
I do. Against his high elves.
Yeah. Same list, is it?
I think so, I don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll find out in the next one. So yeah, thanks Paul for that. It was very enjoyable seeing you at the club. I know that you haven't been able to get down there recently, so hopefully we'll get another game in soon. And up the Ogres.
Nice.
3 in a row for me.
So you're happy with the list?
I'm very happy with the list.
I mean, can they keep that for the immediate future?
Yes, we are. Yeah, it is 3 in a row for me, which is very rare.
Yeah.
Really happy with that. Really happy. And it's nice to stick with the list and one you're enjoying. It's a totally different playstyle for me. But
yeah, MSU
and moving about a bit, which is historically not my strong point.
It's avoidance, isn't it?
I guess so. But then they can fight if they need to.
Yeah.
So, scraplings, baby. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Cool. All right, thanks for watching, guys. And we'll move on to the next set of reports soon against Paul's elves.
Yeah. So. Well, obviously, hit us up on Twitter, forum,
comment on everything.
Love you guys.
Big kisses.